Hello guys, I hope everything's going well. Today we are playing some 5NL and some 10NL. The goal is to focus on the 3 points we have on the top right of the screen. The first one is the open range, so it's all the hand. We will open if there is no open raiser before us. The 3-bet range is when an opponent has opened before there is an open raiser. What are we doing? Are we supposed to 3-bet or are we supposed to fold? And the last step is focusing on the calling range at the big blind. So we will focus on these 3 aspects during the session because they are the most important aspects pre-flop. And unfortunately, all the mistakes you will do post-flop are very correlated to the mistake you will do pre-flop. Pair of 6 is an open. Ace 3 suited, I don't know it's an open. I will see bet on that board in value. Here I'm in the multi-way pot, so I will not check, I will bet. I become the aggressor. The idea is that people are too passive in multi-way pot, so I really like taking value by myself. And here I can see that I'm against 2 fish that are not backed main. Here I'm gonna fold. I think people are very unbalanced on this raise, and it's very value oriented. I would have called if I had a better ace. 5-4 offsuit. It's not a hand I would open at the button, but I can check the statistics of my opponents. If the VPIP of my opponent is very low, I can suppose that they will fold too much when I open. So it may be a hand I would like to open if we were both around 15 VPIP. But as we have a quite normal VPIP, I will not open the bottom of my range. Pair of 4. So it's a hand I might 3-bet. I'm not calling. I'm playing what we name the 3-bet or fold strategy. So here I think it's not good enough to 3-bet. The mistake here would have been to call. We avoid calling this hand because the idea is that we give good opportunity to the late position to squeeze. King 8 suited I've open. I will see bet in value. The idea is to get call by a flush draw, by a 6x, 6 by a 3 by a pocket pair. We can check, we can bet on the turn. Actually, I think I prefer to check. The idea is that when we bet on the turn, we don't value a lot of hands. And we look out ourselves against some King 9, King 10, King Jack. And here when you donk pot, I have a clear raise. I'm pretty sure he's ready to pay 45 big blind if you have 2 pairs or a set. Here we flop 2 pairs, we are at the big blind, so I will check. I'm supposed to have a lot of hands that will check raise at the big blind because I will have a strategy of 100% check. It's a hand I could 3-bet pre-flop actually, not calling is also great. And the idea here is just to raise and set up a shove on the turn on the blank. Okay, and here we just overbet shove. The idea is that I will get called by some combo draws by ace jack, ace queen, ace king. Let's go. And I'm very polarized here. Okay. Here I have ace jack, so it's a hand I will include in my 3-bet range, because I think I dominate with ace jack my opponent's open range. Globally, we are supposed to 3-bet around 13% at every position. The position where we will have most of we will have the highest frequency is small blind against button, and also big blind against small blind. And the reason is simple. This is position where the open range is very wide. So we are extremely happy to 3-bet and to make our opponents fold. Here I will check with my king eye. Here our opponent decided to limp. So in this situation I will have tons of either raise. Usually I do 4.5, but as it's very short stack I will use a very small size, because I don't want to get raised. Also I either raise my opponents. Here we can check, we can bet. The idea on monocolor board is that we will bet very small, because a lot of turn will change drastically the equity of my hand. But 8 is great. Now I want to get called by an heart or jack 10, things like that. So I'm pretty sure the idea here is to set up a pot size bet on the river. So I will bet around 12. And here I have a clear shot on the river to value 10, some 2 pairs. Yep, I think I will get called by ace 10. Let's see. The end he called. Oh, he called jack 8. You see people are doing like crazy call. 7-8, it's now I could 3-bet. Unfortunately, it's not good enough. I don't have blockers, and I'm facing an open range underwagon, which is the strongest open range. So I prefer to fold this end. Queen 9, small blind against big blind. It's a clear open. And here I'm calling. He's just telling me that he has a 8, but he checked on the flop, he checked on the turn. He has ton of bluff here, so I will call. And he had ace high. We have open queen 9, we can call, we can bet, we can check. I like to check, the board is very connected. Many cards on the turn are problematic. And the size used is very big. I think I will fold on the flop directly. I don't think so actually. I feel it's so weak and we are playing for a straight with a 10. So I'm calling, and as we are good players, we make the straight on the turn. Okay, check back. So in this situation, the idea is to target a jack or 2 pairs to call on the river. So I don't think they are ready to pay that much. So yeah, maybe a bit more than 1/3 to get paid by a jack. And I would like to see the showdown and see that which end he betted on the flop that much. It's very important to always adapt your value bet to the part of the range of your opponent that you are targeting. Here I was clearly targeting a jack, a single pair, or even 2 pairs. Okay. 10 to off. It's an I'm not playing, except if we are facing a limp. Ace king suited. We love that hand. For sure, we are opening it. Okay, and I talked a lot and I didn't take time to tag my opponents. That is something you should do at the table. Identify the recreative player and the good players. King Jack. It's a hand I'm gonna ISO raise. I'm facing a limp. The idea of ISO raise is that sometimes my opponent is gonna fold, and sometimes he's gonna call. And we are very happy to have a low SPR on the flop. And we are placing against a fish, and we love recreative players. Okay, let's open half. Let's bet half. My, let's say, normal sizing would have been 1/3, but I'm facing a recreative here. I like to bet more than 1/3. I don't think we have free barrel of value, so we have to check turn or river. I think I will check turn. Oh, bad. Okay, check back. His range looks so weak. I really want to get called by a 10 or a king X. So I will polarize myself. I'm pretty sure they are ready to pay that much. My line is quite weird when I bet check bet. I know that the population likes to call this line, this discontinuous line, and yeah, we got called by a 10. Wonderful. So I hope you understand the concept. The first step, if you want to make some progress at poker, is to master your open ranges. Here it's when I like to free bet. I don't think I have the fold to free bet statistic. Yeah, the first thing is to master your open ranges. Ace 8, I'm gonna call the big blind. It's n. We are very happy to call in multi-way. It makes some good nuts flush. Yeah, so I hope you understand the concept of open ranges. It's very important to work on this part first. Don't hesitate to join the Discord. I can share with you all my open range, or you can use a tool like GTO Wizard, which is free for all the simulation preflop. So it's something you can use to improve your open ranges. So even if you don't have to stick to the open ranges, it's very important to adapt the open ranges to the opponents you're playing. For example, at the button you will open like 45% of hand, but if you have 2 nit in the blinds, you might want to open 80% of your hands, because you know they will fold a lot. So it's important to adapt this range to the opponent. Here ace 8 suited, I'm gonna call if you draw 2 nuts flush, and sometimes you have best 10, even if now with a jack on the river. I think we lose most of the time. Ace 5, I can call, I can free bet. I'm against a regular player, so I like to keep the pot small, and I like to have some suited aces in my calling range. But then you can absolutely free bet if you want. Here on that bet we are not going to fold. We have the top pair, even if we have to keep in mind that in his range he has a lot of pocket pair over the 5. All the 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks and more. And that second barrel I'm gonna fold. Yeah, so as I said, focus on open ranges, then focusing on free bet ranges. We really want to have a free bet or fold strategy, especially in micro limit like that, because the rake is very, very important. So you're extremely happy to win the end pre-flop and to not be impacted by the rake post-flop. And finally, when you have worked on your free bet range, the third most important step is to work on your calling range at the big blind. It's the only position where you will have some call. The idea is to, or maybe I should have erased that end, sorry. If I can make a shortcut in big blind, you like to call mostly the suited ends. They have good playability, and they have a good potential to check raise on flop. And you like to free bet offshoot combination that have less playability post flop. So I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you want some more content like that, feel free to subscribe. If you have any question, feel free to leave a comment, and I will try to add the link of the Discord below that video so you can join it and have access to the different resources I provide. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.